Okay. So you see that shot? You see that shot? More.
There's more.
But wait, there's more. We live. Can you see us on Facebook? Go to the page. Look, we testing our remote, y'all, so y'all bear with us. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, tell us if you can hear us.
Yeah, let us know loud and clear. If you can hear what's happening, and then y'all come on over, man. We here at Urban. Margaret says she on her way.
Okay.
Coffee. Come on.
Yes, that's
woo,
woo.
I hear. You on Facebook, man?
Let me see.
That was the assignment. Yo, what's good, Royce? I see you, big bro. Thank you for tuning in. Come on in. Y'all tap in.
It sound loud.
It sound decent?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Get away. Get it done.
You can still start on
okay.
Online.
We can do online then, y'all. We can go ahead and go online. They handling that. We handling this now.
The first of many.
Yeah. Look, the first Friday.
Yeah.
All right, I think you might can turn it down now, Mr. Edmund. I think our sound check has been done. Yeah. Can you see it in the studio? Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
They still doing they thug this. Y'all ready to start?
I mean,
we ain't ready to start yet.
I mean,
look, we kind of already started, but you ready? Ready?
Are y'all ready for it?
Ready? I'm ready.
Shout out to the production team. Urban Drinkery. We on the Deuces, y'all.
You know, hit it.
Shout out to the Catalyst. Jugs behind us.
Yeah, y'all want to thank the Catalyst for providing the heat, man. Yeah. Y'all see that? Y'all see that heat right there?
God,
Yeah. he providing the heat. So thank you for that. Let's see. Yep.
Share it right now. Go to the page. Tag followers.
Yep. All the things.
This is our first live location broadcast in maybe 2.5 years.
Yeah, you're right. It has been a good little minute, so y'all come through.
On
location was when we were at.
I see Tony Wells in the building.
Yeah. When we were at
was it
26 South.
Oh, was it 31? It wasn't 31 grand?
Oh yeah, it was 31.
Okay. I think I remember that too.
31. This shot up 31. It was
22nd, 31. We've been around. We getting around, y'all. We making our rounds. All right. Yeah, we vibing through. Yeah. Had to stop you from.
You gotta stop Mr. Edmund from Mr. Edmund.
You're doing Mr. Edmund. Edmund. All right, so welcome to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother John. And this program is being brought to you as part of the New Image Project of the Community Development and Training Center, aka See That? We'd like to thank y'all for tuning in, helping us to redefine what's cool, because
Smart
is
the new baby. And I ain't see it, I missed it. And if you don't know, you know.
And if you don't know, you know. And if you don't know,
yeah, we ain't on the 99, like we're not on the air just yet, but we on the air here, y'all. So it's good, man.
The first Friday of the year.
It is. The first Friday, brother. Well, good.
Well said.
Well said. You gotta put that S on there. Well said. That's right. Well said, man. So yeah, so we over here at Urban, 2184 9th Avenue South. Come through, man. Grab you a cup of coffee, get some Danish, and as Mr. Edmund said, coffee and culture. We also live on 99.1 FM. Again, we making this thing happen, man. But really looking to make an impact, right? So being, where the people are. That's the purpose. Like if the mountain don't come to us, just go to the mountain. Yeah. We don't mind. We don't mind at all. So y'all come through, man. Come through. You right there. You liking that? That's working for you? It's working for you. I'm getting a little bit of the on this side, on this side. So I got to turn this way in order to grab that, get that. It really is. Mr. Loretta, good morning. I saw that this morning. Okay. I mean, I take it for a little while, but yeah, I ain't gonna say that. I appreciate the change. Yes, all the expressions. They're gonna get all the expressions, all the things, man. So again, y'all come through, man. Support black business, man. Support the first Friday on the business. So we kicking it off here, right? We doing
first Friday.
Okay, and if you make, so what you do is you come over here this morning, get your coffee. We here from 7 to 9, and then after that, if you gonna go to work, because I know you probably got some challenges that you're facing. Okay. So today, this is your telecommute. Yeah. So you get the telecommute today. Okay. Right. Yep.
And then after that, later on, it'll be live band here. It'll be DJ also. It's going to be now breaking it to the Deuces.
Okay.
And so we are the kickoff of it. So they wanted to end downtown for a second. We want to be where we are welcome.
Right here.
You know what I mean? This is cheers. So everybody know your name. You feel like you're always welcome. So the Deuces on first Friday, you are definitely welcome here. So we got so that will start at like 7:30. The whole kickoff of all of that.
Okay.
Also, it's first Friday. Yes.
Okay.
Also, because it's first Friday, we have He Say, She Say.
Right on.
Right here. So you will be at Urban Drinkery talking with me and whoever my co-host is going to be for this evening. Right? And then across the street, you can't see it.
Yeah.
It'll be a live band right across the street.
Oh, this way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
Because Catalyst over there.
Catalyst will
And
be.
then we got the Deuces Corner Park right behind us. That's I mean, like, look, we can do whatever we want to do. We just got to do it how you do it.
What is that going to be then? It's gonna be Brave Work.
I'll tell you what it is now, because if you look for it, you ain't gonna find it. Yeah.
I mean, you can make what you want when you want.
Okay, but you also got to. If you Google Brave Boy Corner, you ain't gonna find it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They're not going to find a location, and nobody will be here looking for Brave Boys Corner.
Please and thank you. So right now, you'll be able to come over to the Deuces Corner Park. It's gonna be a live band getting down, man. DJ, band,
food,
fun. Keep going. Lots of people, lots of parties, man. So look, real quick, while we got your attention, when we talk about community events, what's going on? I've been saying it all week. I'm going to continue to say it. The Melrose Mercy Neighborhood Plan. They're in the process of doing updates. And so you go to d7speaks.com. You'll be able to participate in the Melrose Mercy Neighborhood Plan update. Palmetto Park neighborhood plan is also being updated. And on Monday night, 49th Street, we having our first 49th Street Business District meeting of the year.
Okay.
And and so we asking and want to welcome. I don't know how to say the name of the business though. We got Sazerac. Sazerac. So Sazerac, new business in the district. Look, we need the DJ to hit us with the. We got a new business alert on 49th Street, y'all. So y'all make sure that y'all come through, man.
Look out for Patrice. Patrice got
she coming to 49th Street.
Listen, man, that's true. I ain't telling people business all out.
Okay. I ain't telling you business, but I'm telling you business. So,
he did that. I ain't no one to gossip.
Yeah, but the Bonita betrayal. Yeah, Bonita betrayal. I ain't no. Yeah. But she coming to 49th Street as well.
49th Street is
really
gearing up to be one of the hubs for South St. Pete. We loving it. Big shout out to all the businesses doing their thing.
Right on, man.
And then on next Friday, we will be at St. Pete Distillery.
Okay.
What? Yes. What? Yeah. I know. Conversation and libations. It's a free event.
Conversation and libations.
Free drinks, food. Another nice DJ, Donnie Love, will be out there.
Oh, I love DJ Donnie Love.
Right. Yeah. She's her thing, right?
Yeah. Like if nobody else enjoy it, Donnie Love enjoy it. Cause like Donnie Love be like, like Donnie Love be all in. Yeah.
I love to see DJs that I love to see people that love their job.
Yeah.
Donnie Love, DJ Zay, you see DJ Nephew,
Supernova. Yeah.
All of them.
Blind, Super Dave.
Surefire.
Yeah.
DJ, don't move.
Oh, don't fall, be low, don't fall. Don't fall, be low, don't fall. Yeah. And he's on 99 Jams. He one of the 99 Jams DJs.
Oh, and we can't forget the one and only Super Dave.
Super Dave, old school flavor show.
Yeah.
Is he gonna be here tonight? Okay, so Dave's gonna be here tonight, man. Y'all come and look, Dave. The intro to his show. We got sound. The intro to Dave's show is like everything. Like, have you ever like heard Dave's show when it come on? Yeah, because he got like this mix that he do like right when before he's like start his actual set.
Okay.
Me and my wife, true story. We was going to a restaurant. And so, the story time. So we was pulling up, we was going out to have some dinner, and Super Dave's intro came on. Mm-hmm. We sat in the parking lot like 20 minutes before we went to the restaurant because we couldn't stop listening to Dave. Yeah. Old school flavor show, man.
Community radio, radio.
For real. Tony Charles, like all the DJs, man. So Sister Hughes, make you lose your shoes. Shout out around the house. Yeah, King Jab, the voice of the people.
Professor Donnie in the dream.
Yes. Yeah.
People coming through like with you. I was locked in yesterday.
Oh yeah.
I was locked in. I told
they can't do everything but BS.
Listen, I meant to call them boys. The show was impeccable.
Right.
It was impeccable yesterday.
Yes.
Impeccable.
So that's 9 a.m. every Thursday. Impeccable.
It was
an impeccable program.
Like somebody find out a new word and they going to use it.
It was like Mike Tyson was saying ludicrous. So the word of the day. Peace and blessings, Miss Teresa. I see you. Thank you. Come on through, Miss Teresa. Grab your coffee. I know you, Miss Teresa said if it wasn't too cold, she was gonna pull up. It's starting to warm up. It's starting to feel good. Yeah.
We did blessed. It's a beautiful day in paradise.
Mama Blue, good morning. Yeah. It really is, man. A lot of good things happening. So, other things, historic gas plants. We're talking about community benefits and community benefits agreement. We explain what that is on Wednesday.
CBA community benefits agreement.
Yep. And so, continuing to build on the engagement. The online submissions have closed. They closed on December 31st, but the CBAC meetings are scheduled in 2024. Actually, starting next week, y'all. So January 9th. January 16th, the 23rd, and the 30th. I think those are Tuesdays.
Why we got
what?
Why we got to close the online submissions?
We didn't make the rules.
Things
I
to make
mean,
you say,
I'm questioning the rules.
Okay,
Okay.
go
I'm
ahead.
just saying,
Yeah,
it's a question mark. Like
that's
the
yeah. I mean, we need.
Why can it remain open for the duration of the contract agreements and negotiations?
Okay.
I'm just asking.
All right. I don't know the answer to that question.
Me neither.
So anything that I give you would be pure speculation. So,
I'm just saying, I don't know. I mean, that's just how I'm thinking about the situation. It's the biggest. It's the biggest thing since sliced bread.
All right.
And then, I just think.
So open up the online submissions. That's the campaign.
Oh no,
open up online.
That won't be the campaign.
Open it up.
That's the conversation.
Open up.
The campaign will be a whole other thing.
Okay, well let's talk about that. We actually planning a community conversation on that. Stay tuned. You'll hear more in the days and weeks ahead. And yeah. Shout out to Don J too, man. The man behind the curtain. You just see a hand come in there. That's not Thing from Adam's family. That's Don J coming through. It really is, man. And I appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it.
That's right.
Also, you can raise your voice for a healthier St. Pete, man. Focusing on 16 census tracts. The plan targets areas with high poverty rates and limited food access. There's also going to be a community meeting January 9th at Campbell Park at 6 o'clock to talk about the Healthy Food Action Plan. So show up. There were multiple points of entry too. Like this one had a lot of ways that you could get engaged. It was online, it was virtual, it was in person, some morning meetings, some afternoon meetings. And the last evening meeting is going to be on January 9th at 6 p.m. at the Campbell Park Recreation Center. So y'all make sure that y'all show up for that as well.
I got another question.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Why they can't keep the meeting on that too?
No. I would love to find out the participation for all these meetings going on.
Okay.
Like, the community meetings that they having around.
Oh, brother.
Hey, yes, blessings. And I want to find out, how are these things turning out. Hold on.
Okay.
I got my hot chair.
Okay. Have to sit up straight in the chair. Huh?
But
talk.
I want to know how the community really responded to these meetings.
Yeah.
How is the
Ooh, there you go.
Ooh.
But you get what I'm saying? And that's my like.
I'm gonna grab that and I'm gone. That's all I came for. Thank you.
You gonna take mine?
Our proprietor.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Look, here's to our first Friday, y'all. Don't ask what's in this cup.
Y'all make sure y'all come get y'all some of this coffee. This is the whole bag.
What kind of coffee is this? Which one is this? The caramel macchiato.
Oh, we got caramel macchiatos on the Deuces, boy.
Like this is like
we got macchiatos on the Deuces, man. You know what I'm talking about?
And it's amazing.
Yeah.
Like so I'm a coffee drink. Like okay.
Okay.
So
are you a coffee drinker or do you just drink coffee?
No, I think we all coffee drinkers.
We're coffee drinkers. So
I drink coffee.
You drink coffee? I think I drink
coffee. Because I don't know the difference between like a latte and a.
Oh, you know.
So I'm here. So I'm here at Urban Drinkery, and so there's another coffee spot, right?
Okay.
That's well known.
Okay.
And if you go to that coffee spot, that like you real picky. Like I want a caramel macchiato upside down.
With a cream drizzle.
With extra caramel, with cream on top. Like exactly how you want it.
Yeah.
Like you say, oh, can I get coffee? So I want new people when I go there. Like I'm like, yeah, upside down it for me, please.
Oh.
I didn't have to do this because it tastes already amazing.
It's all you said.
I didn't even have to tell her what I wanted. It came out caramel macchiato.
You want an upside down.
Amazing. So listen, the good thing about Urban Drinkery and Chandra and what she does is like it's something about your order.
Oh,
and
man,
she
yeah.
pulls it from you. She sees it and then she delivers. It is definitely a vibe. I don't care if you come here at 7 o'clock in the morning or 11 o'clock at night.
It is.
Yes.
Look, and today you can do it. You don't have to choose one or the other. And you're right, it is always it's a curated space. I've been using that word too. It's a very well curated. You got to curate the vibe, man.
Very way to put it. This is
Yeah.
A very curated entire area.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It sprinkles of seasoning. You know what I'm saying? Like a little curry, like a little old bay. How you like? You know what I mean? Like a little cinnamon.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So somebody read it. Obey.
Obey.
And singing don't sound like it.
I mean, yeah. Everybody got their thing.
I can just give it like hey free. You gotta pay for this.
So what you do with the obey?
Sprinkle.
Do you have to have the the obey cinnamon on there? Miss Yvonne, good morning. Thank you for tuning in. She got some events coming up too. We got to get you on over here, Miss Yvonne. You come through and talk about all the good stuff that you're doing. And Miss Yvonne is one of them behind the scenes, like kind of make it happen and doing a lot of magical work. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing, man. Last thing that I got, a couple other things. So the application period for the microfund, the City of St. Pete's microfund program. This program provides businesses located in the South St. Pete CRA with funding as well as personalized capacity building through education, mentoring, and networking. This support allows businesses to make targeted improvements without having to provide upfront capital. You can get more information about that by going to stpete.org/CRA, and then you can apply for existing brick and mortars. You can get 10,000 up to
10,000.
Existing family child care 10,000. Existing home-based businesses 5,000. Existing shared commercial space 5,000, and then early stage setups 2,500. And these are grants. I put that in the chat last time, whether this was like, you know, capital or whatever. Like this is a cash grant. This is not like, you know, $4,000 worth of technical assistance when somebody remote into your computer if you got a problem. Like this is like checks.
You get your check.
Yeah.
Now there are some requirements.
Of course.
That you need to invest in yourself. You got to go to business meetings. You got to go and invest the time to make sure that your business is set up properly and that you have the tools to have longevity.
Right. And you got to have a spending plan. That's another part of it, a marketing plan, like the things that you need in business. Brother David, what's good, man?
We just had Mr. George and Miss Tracy on.
Yeah.
The greenhouse in the CR, Mr. George is over the entire program. And then the microphone is under the greenhouse, and that was Miss Tracy.
Right.
So they worked y'all tuned into that old episode, and we're going to bring it back.
Yes, because the deadline is fastly approaching, so it was open from December 14th into January 15th. And so you still got like 10 days to apply, but don't wait till the last day. Like go ahead, fill out the application, do what you need to do so that you can get in the queue so you can get that
but
money.
But if you wait till the last day, still submit.
How do we extend all you did? We'll talk about it.
I'll tell you.
Let me tell you this. You can't make this up.
I'm gonna just sit back.
Look, you can't
I'm gonna just sit back. I'm gonna sit on back.
You can't make this up.
Nope.
Listen, what are you talking about?
You can't.
I'm dead.
I know it. I know exactly what you mean. Well, do you have would you rather?
Would you rather walk to work in heels or drive in reverse?
Would you rather walk to work in heels? I'm
thinking about driving in reverse, like looking at the pop-up screen.
Still not that easy.
No, but I ain't gonna walk in no heels. Did you know that men used to wear heels?
I didn't know that.
Did you know that it was a sign of strength for the? It was like in the old ancient times.
Okay.
And the Beethoven and Mozart time.
I thought you were talking about the 70s, like on I'm gonna get you something.
Platform.
You know why?
Men wore heels in the 70s. It wasn't ancient times.
You know why men stopped wearing them?
It was a form of torture.
Right.
I'm telling you.
No. So,
was it?
I don't. So
I mean, was that the right answer? I don't know.
No, that's what I'm saying. Men don't wear heels because they're uncomfortable.
Okay.
And so y'all not gonna. Well, I'm not gonna say y'all, but y'all not gonna wear heels constantly where your feet hurt and you got to do that. Like, no.
So why do women do that?
But do women wear them all the time?
I'm one of the women that I have kitten heels. Like my heels is like right here.
So that's that. Look,
So yeah.
Would you rather? I'll answer that. I probably would drive in reverse.
Okay.
Because walking in heels is I'm not really feeling that.
Okay.
And thinking about how far I would have to go in heels, I wouldn't be no good by the time I got to work anyway.
The path of platform that I really liked growing up was the "I'm gonna get you suckers 300."
Mm-hmm.
That he had
With fishbowl.
Yeah.
He was strutting so hard they
they started getting on his tail.
Yeah, because he got out of his tail.
That was full heel. And then he started trying to go a little too fast. and yeah. But so I'm going to get you sucker 300. You walking to work in those?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You don't walk with the I'm gonna get you sucker 300.
You got long strut to go in the
Man. So why do women wear heels? They're so uncomfortable.
Because they're cute.
I was just saying, it's one more attractive for heels.
I think there is a sexiness that comes with it.
I think
it accentuates the calves. It makes you
taller.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Especially with the big heels.
It does something. So I'm not.
It does something.
It does something, but again,
then you willing to endure?
No, I rarely.
Okay.
I'm one of the people who have given up heels like that for real.
Okay.
I do the kitten heels. I wouldn't do.
I don't know the difference. Good morning.
So you got the kitten heels, which is about this big, right? It just lifts you up a little bit.
It's like a 3-inch.
Right.
Then you got like the 6-inch.
I don't think it's 3.
Okay.
But you got 3-inch, 5-inch. You go up from there.
Okay.
So what's the stilettos is?
Is that the 6-inch one?
Yeah, something like that.
And they're real skinny.
And I don't wear skinny heels.
Yeah.
Skinny heels are harder to walk on.
Okay.
So yeah,
it just sounds like it just sounds like a lot.
It hurts your feet. Like when you walk in there,
you can't say that without giving us some other news, right? What's the other news?
See what they said. So we're all reversed.
Yeah, I'm driving to work back, not walking to work.
You hit stuff on the way. No, you know.
I'm being very careful.
Oh, it's gonna take you just as long to reverse and he is walking in the middle.
Yeah, I guess you're right. So you be mentally exhausted, right? Your feet won't hurt. I just trying to
drive in a straight line, going all the way back.
And people think you crazy because you're gonna get like
people cars only go reverse.
Again,
I got a vacuum.
Are we on the radio yet? You got me about to cuss this man. Are you serious? People cars only go reverse. Wait, I don't know yet. I don't know if I'm ready or not. Give me a minute. Okay, I'm ready. Go ahead.
I had a car that didn't reverse.
That didn't go reverse.
I had it.
And I used to have to put my foot out the car
to push it back.
Push it back. And I prayed that whenever I went to park, I had a straight parking spot that all I had to do was drive forward and drive out.
Okay.
We were split so I had a monster.
Out of all times, it makes you creative and resilient.
Yeah.
You got to think of it.
We are live. Right on.
Radio and love to be here.
Thank y'all for tuning in and allowing us into your cars, into your homes, on your bookshelf, wherever you put your radio, man. Thank y'all. If you're listening on the TuneIn Radio app, we appreciate y'all. And if you haven't already, you can download the TuneIn Radio app and you can find WUJM 99 Jams or 99.1 FM. And that way you can hear us anywhere. You can also go to 99jamstheberg.com, click that listen live button, and that way you'll be able to listen to us live. And we are on the radio, man. So thank you again to 99.1 FM. Urban, because we over here at Urban Drinkery, man. So y'all come through, get you a cup. It's first Friday. It's our first Friday kickoff, and we out here. We want to know: would you rather walk to work in heels or drive to work in reverse?
Right.
I'm driving backwards.
You driving back?
Yeah, I had a car. You was talking about the car you had that didn't have reverse. I had a car that didn't have heat.
That ain't nothing.
Oh.
It ain't nothing that have heat.
Oh wait, no, I had a car that, and I think I said this before on the radio, that didn't have AC.
Okay.
Right.
Florida.
And the windows didn't go down. Right.
Whew. No AC in the windows don't go down.
Oh, I was like, oh Lord, you thought I was in the oven.
Hey, I got to announce it. Big shouts out to the Catalyst.
It's breaking news.
Breaking news.
Okay.
Big shouts out to the Catalyst. They just paid for the first 20 cups of coffee.
Oh,
Come down to the Experience Urban Drinkery. Big shouts out to the Catalyst on the Deuces.
thank you.
This is a family thing, man. Y'all come out. The first 20 cups of coffee I paid for.
Come on, man.
Come on down. We're on the Deuces. We're going to be here till 9 p.m.
Get you a free cup, and it's good too. This is like really good.
We're gonna be here till 9 a.m. I don't know who's gonna be here till 9 p.m.
No.
Yeah.
I know you said 9 p.m.
20 cups of coffee. The
First ones to get there.
Game, grab your wife, y'all come on down, get you a piece of this.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. All right, so let's talk about this, right?
Go
Is it fair to expect your partner to change for you?
Ooh.
I think it. So I'm gonna say this.
Come on now.
I think that in this relationship there's compromise,
Mm-hmm.
and when you're blending, there has to be some type of changes that happen. The core of who you are should always be who you are, but there are things that you need to change for your partner.
Okay.
What if the core of who the person is the problem?
And that's not the person for you.
Oh. I love how that song comes up. By the way, this is beautiful.
Y'all just know this.
This is really a beautiful, beautiful thing.
But listen.
But what if the core of who the person is the problem?
And then is the change really for you or is it for the person?
Or is it for the relationship?
It can be.
Ooh, see?
You changing for if you value the relationship, the change you make is for the relationship.
It's not for
Either or.
It's for us.
Yeah, it's for us. There you go. So what about the whole
I think I like it.
accept me as I am, love me or leave me, baby?
But,
No, because so again, that goes to the core, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if y'all values line up, but there's some stuff that you have to let go when you grow up.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're saying that I can accept your flaws, but that doesn't mean that you need to stay there.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
If you have no patience and you need patience and this relationship taught you patience, it ain't like, oh, you know I ain't have patience when we met.
Yeah, because we do have.
You know
Like,
what I
that's the
mean?
real thing.
You know, oh, you knew that whatever the case may be. And so you think whenever you're in life, you're supposed to elevate, right? And you want to grow, and you don't want to be the same person you were 10 years ago. And if you're in any type of situation, a relationship, a friendship, a business ship, and if you're in the same place that you were 10 years ago, then now you need to question what are you doing, because nobody should be stagnant.
Yeah. Growth is like a part of life.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not growing and you stay the same, eventually you're gonna fall off. It's like a flat line. Like, if you got a flat line and there's no growth, eventually gravity just gonna take advantage of that and break.
You don't move. So you think about. So I think it's okay to change for your relationship, especially if it's in a good way.
Right.
There are some changes that people don't want to make, and again, the beauty about life is your choice. You don't have to stay in it if you don't want to change.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But if it's something important for you, you make those changes. You do the things you need to do to keep the things that you want in your life.
Mm-hmm.
When you have a job, right? You change for it. And I always say is that your relationship.
Y'all know how I was when y'all hired me. I work with people like that though.
And
I work with. I can remember one particular person. Boy, no.
All right, still call in. The phone number
I'm talking about Ricky Smiley, right? No.
2413. You can still call in.
How they gonna get the call? I don't know.
It's coming in my phone.
Oh, okay. Thank you for coming through, my brother.
I really want to talk about the Cat Williams versus the world.
Okay.
We done the last time?
No, I want to. Yeah, we will. We absolutely can. But I want to just double click on this a moment, right? Because when you talk about it, accept me as I am, changing, da 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 da. Have you been in a relationship where you can see like, okay, I made these changes for the sake of the relationship, and what was that like?
There is a way that you act when you're single, and there's a way that you act when you're in a relationship, and that's just facts, right?
It sounds so elementary though, but yeah, you out here in a relationship acting single.
It was all so simple, man.
Because you're in a relationship and you acting single. So that's that's one of the first changes that you make is once you get in a relationship.
There should be things that you should check yourself, because now you are you're in a partnership, and you're not just thinking of yourself, and you want to be respectful to your partner. Like, you can't ask somebody to respect you and you're not respecting them.
Okay. Yep. It's a two-way street.
It is definitely a two-way street.
Yep.
So the single Qiana is different from the Qiana that's in a relationship. You will see different. You will see the core to Qiana is the same.
Right.
Right. But I may have put a certain picture on Facebook or something, still respectful, but it's single. I can do what I want. Okay, let's take this. The ugly sweater party 2 years ago, which was cute. I had a thing and I made it, and it said it don't lick itself, right? But it had a candy cane on it. Right? Now, take it however you want to take it. But
is there any other way to take that?
But I had a candy cane.
Okay.
So, right, the candy cane won't lick itself, but you can take it however you want to take it. A relationship, Qiana wouldn't wear that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay, in a relationship with that one, that goes in the,
disrespectful.
I mean, I can see that.
So one of the changes that you would make for your relationship is maybe the way that you dress, the things that you post on social media.
Just some changes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't have to drastically change. But when you're in a relationship, you got to think, if my partner did this, would I be comfortable with it?
Okay.
Like, would I feel okay? Like, you know what I mean? So
yeah, you're right. You know, all right.
But the
single Qiana could wear that, and everybody thought it was funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was all
somebody didn't think it was funny.
No, everybody. Well, how the case may be, I could do that. I wasn't being disrespectful.
Okay.
I could run and be okay with that. But a relationship, Qiana wouldn't wear that.
Okay, gotcha.
You know what I mean? If you are somebody who like multiple partners.
What you mean?
If you know what I mean? If you once you're in a committed relationship, then there should be some things that you cut off. You shouldn't have multiple partners at this point if you're in something that you want to be monogamous in, right?
Right.
Because that's what you're asking for. So when you're in a relationship, there are some things that you need to change.
Yeah.
What did you change in yours?
Man, I changed my whole life a couple times.
Right.
A few times. I changed the way I respond. And I'm still changing. Like you never really stop changing, but because you want to continually grow, right? And so like always changing. But I think one of the biggest changes I made was and that I'm really still practicing is to listen more and be more like not always having to try to prove a point.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like always, I got opinions and views. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I'd be a little forceful in my opinions and views, and it could be considered inconsiderate.
Okay.
Right. And so being more considerate and valuing the opinion and views of my partner, you know, and really being able to sit with some of the observations and, you know, things that she pointing out, because before it was like everything was like, no, no, no. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, okay, well, let me think about that. Let me process that. Let me sit with that for a minute and just, you know, kind of think on it. That's one of the changes.
The thing about a healthy relationship is you learn to trust.
Mm-hmm.
And to know that you can depend on somebody else. And that's what I said, a healthy relationship.
Right.
A lot of people come into relationships with their own baggage, right?
I think everybody.
Yeah. So
it's like when you go to the Airbnb, like nobody shows up with no baggage.
Right.
Yes.
Everybody bringing a bag.
When you take a flight, everybody
got a bag. Like ain't nobody going nowhere without a bag. Right.
Man, some people got the whole loose.
Yeah, like they got lucky that they checking and it's under the airplane and you know,
like Prince King.
Yeah. He said, so coming like a king came with it. What? Hey, we want to give a shout out to the Campbell Park president. Just walked in, Campbell Park Neighborhood Association. Brian, thank you for pulling up, man. He coming. B came and grabbing some coffee. Which one? We just shouting you out, man. Campbell Park Neighborhood Association. What's good with you, man? Thank you for coming through, big brother. Always in JB. We got JB over here, Pride over at the Catalyst, man. Look, it's a whole vibe. Come grab your coffee. I think we got we got Qiana and the Deuces live. It's really live. The Deuces live is live. And look, the coffee is free, man. So y'all come through. Why supplies last?
We got 16 more cups. Come on.
While supplies last. So, yeah, I think like those are some of the changes that you make. You have to make some adjustments, I think. And yeah, that's how you grow. Like I don't think you can grow without changing.
And if you think that I'm gonna say, if you think that you don't need to let stuff go, and you're just perfectly fine where you at, I will tell you you're not ready for a real relationship.
Okay.
You're not ready for a grown-up relationship. Grown people understand that just because this is who you are, that right.
I mean, that don't mean that's who you gotta always be.
Right. Hello.
And see, now you pick up the phone. You're not picking up the phone. But listen.
Okay, this like them calls, right?
Yeah.
That's a production call.
Because if they call,
well, when I pick up the phone, they do a call.
But this call, but what you want to listen sitting right here is that all the phone calls are directed from the station to my phone, so that we can still get live phone calls in.
So y'all call in right now. Phone number in the thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it there: 727-637-2416. Give us a call, but we would really like to see you in person, man.
Yeah.
We'd like to see y'all come through, say what up. You know what I mean? Holler at us, have a cup of coffee with us, man, and join the conversation, y'all.
This beautiful day on the Deuces, we reviving the Deuces, we bringing the Deuces back. This new year, this first Friday on the Deuces, it's got a lot more coming.
Right on. All right, so Cat Williams, you said you want to talk about Cat Williams.
Cat.
What's going on with Cat?
So Cat went on Club Shay podcast, and he kind of went off on a lot of comments, a lot of comedians.
Did he?
Well, he had a lot of bags.
Okay.
And like King.
Okay.
Okay. And he was opening all the bags, spilling all the tea.
Okay.
A lot of people responded. For me, I woke up yesterday, the day before yesterday, talking about it.
Okay.
I never watched it. Me and my partner talking about it. Big shout out to King Reno. We just talked about it. We both.
I want to pause right there. You mentioned King Reno. Today is King Reno's birthday.
Oh,
yeah. Happy birthday, King Reno.
Y'all got the Peanut page, MZ Peanut, Miss Peanut page. Call, order some peanuts.
That's the best thing you can do is support somebody's business.
Shop. Blow the phone up, cash, Miss Peanut on Facebook.
Right on.
Birthday to King Reed. So long.
So you talking to Reed about it?
We had not watched it yet. Okay. So the next day I went into work. My coworker was talking about it.
Okay.
And I kind of thought that was interesting. I didn't feel like that was like I just didn't feel that was a conversation I would have walked into work with.
Okay. Right. But it's everywhere.
Exactly.
Yeah.
we were talking about it, and she went to it, and it was at 5 million views.
Mm-hmm.
So we talked about it a little more. She said, "Look, it just went up 1 million views, Jabbar. It's at 6 million views now."
Well, I thought it was 7.9, almost
Listen,
8.
So okay, cool. We talked about it. I'm like, okay, I heard about it. I ain't really about it. It's at 7 million views. We go to work. We didn't watch it.
Okay.
We didn't watch it. We just kind of talked. She told me the thing she expected about
Okay.
Okay. And I was like, okay, I got it. I got with it. I got with the Kings last night. We turned it on.
Okay.
We really watched the whole way through.
Okay.
We started watching it. It was at 7.5, 8 million.
Right.
By the time we started watching it, it was at 11 million.
Wow.
So in my mind, earlier that day, I remember it being 5 million.
Yeah.
So through that span of that 86 hours, it went 1 million views an hour. 11 million views.
So I want to say this. I think that he was a marketing genius on this. I think this was a good way to get people back talking about Cat Williams.
Okay.
Because everybody's talking about Cat Williams. When the last time you talked about Cat Williams?
Last time you did it.
Yeah.
So we realized this what works for him.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I mean, he's been doing it before.
He realized this what works for him.
Okay.
This is his.
You think he needed to do this in order to sell his shows?
He needed to bring controversy. People want to hear what he got to say. Regardless if it's true or not. That is funny. He's funny. I'm going to give him that. But this is what he do.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you. I'm all right with Cat. Cat my dude.
You all right with that?
Man, I'm all right with Cat, man. I mean, I see it like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know it, and we know it just from the work that we do, working in community, working in different spaces.
Mm-hmm.
And what he talked about was like how in the comedy arena and really in the entertainment space, like there are groups and gatekeepers, and there's different people in different pockets. And I think that's like true in every industry. And what he was doing was just sharing his experience with those who are in his industry. Just like we, we sat down and we, like we could actually talk about it and do that same thing. And not telling a word of a lie. Like, you ain't got to make up nothing on nobody. You ain't got to lie on nobody. You just telling like this is my experience with that person.
Okay, so here's the scale, right?
Okay.
The flip side of the pancake.
Libra. Our resident Libra.
Right. I get it because there are gatekeepers, but there's people who pick locks. And we pick locks.
Okay.
Right? No. We
Hot fixes, all that.
We do all of this. So
we jump gates, right?
So again, you sit in the complaint line or you get something done.
Yeah.
Right? And so you and then
but I don't think that was complaining.
He was.
No, I didn't get a complaint.
Everybody stole. No, the whole thing was, somebody stole this. Listen.
So you wait, hold on. I gotta make sure you the whole thing give you context.
I get it, but and that's
But he do that all the time.
But no, this is what Cat Williams been doing it. So again, when you start out, he been doing it. If you want to say that, but you don't go all the way to college when you first start. You start at elementary, right? You're doing school and you're going through all of this other stuff. You start getting new seeds. Oh, look at it. People in behind the scenes. You said how he saw me. He been doing this from his family from day one. So again, once you find the recipe that works for you, you go and run. So again, he can't get mad at nobody else for their recipe. You can't get mad at Kevin Hart for doing Kevin Hart.
But
go ahead. Because I do want to say this because his perspective is his. So I don't try to get into the personal aspects of these people because I really don't know them.
Right.
I know the presentation. And this particular Shay was his best presentation.
Yeah.
This was his best form of communication against him.
Okay, I'm
He
gonna
formulated his best case line by line and point by
I was
point.
next. I'm next.
Okay, so
Thank you so much.
The man gave a master play.
he should have.
He was a master play.
What I was gonna say is, I don't think he was angry. Like, I didn't get angry vibes. I didn't get complaint vibes. I got like the man sitting down and he's saying, "Look, you had somebody on your show that came in and what they were saying wasn't right, and so I'm here to like clear up, the mess that they were
They
saying."
lied to you.
And that's how he started. He was like, "Look, like when they came in here, like you have a responsibility as a facilitator of this platform to make sure that what you put out is quality information. And you got somebody that came on here and they gave some information that wasn't accurate, it wasn't clear, it was an outright lie, whatever. And he was there like saying, where I'm sitting, this is what happened from where I'm sitting." And I didn't get angry. I didn't get complaints. I just got the man like telling like this is my side of the story. I didn't see it. Did you feel it? What you like? Dang, cat mad about it.
What I did is he's an entertainer.
It was
And so what he does is entertain people. And on top of that, if we say that,
Info
so here we go.
You everybody just said you got all that job.
So here you go. So again, you said best performance. His last performance that he did, he effed it up. He went out coming to his show.
Which one?
The one his last tour. Where
Okay.
he was going, it wasn't showing up to his show.
Okay.
He was bringing them to his city. He was showing up. No. I'm not mad at him, but he got prior to this, Cat went on Cat's best day.
Okay.
Cat was fumbling. And when you coming back in the game and you trying to win the championship, you gonna bring all the things in your
And
arm
he did.
to shoot so that you can get that
And he
because
did.
you want everybody to be talking about him. Facts or non-facts, you know what I mean? Like, you heard him when he was like Ricky Smiley. He put in his contract that Ricky Smiley had to wear a dress. So that's a part.
But then check it out though. And then he said the other part that he said was in the next movie that him and Ricky Smiley was in, Ricky Smiley was in the dress.
And then, but I mean, it's easy to say that now in hindsight. He didn't say that prior.
But see,
You ain't know
He didn't have to because the man hadn't came on the show and told it like it.
the thing he say made him come out was when not only Steve Harvey, but Ricky Smiley came and said he made Money Mike.
Yeah,
That personal because of all the work he did
to create that character. Yeah.
So that's for his own.
But again, Money Mike was a character that neither one of them was.
But no, he did. But that's the thing. But
He said he wrote everybody.
and then did you see Ricky Smiley's response? So Ricky Smiley's response verified what Cat said. It was like I had the role, but then Cat came in, and I guess after no, hold on.
It's your perspective.
Hold on. After Cat came in, and he did what he said he did, they came back to Ricky and was like, "You finna be Santa Claus because we got our Money Mike."
But so again,
Carl,
we did it. We did it. So what I'm saying is what Ricky Smiley said. If he originally had the role,
Okay.
and then Cat Williams came in and did it and took it, Ricky did not lie.
Okay.
He originally
He
had
had
the
the
role.
okay. I see that. I
And
see
so
it.
again, so Cat, even though he didn't come off aggressive, didn't come
That
off.
don't sound good. Okay.
Okay, but even though,
That's what happened when you said that.
yeah, it is. So and we don't have speakers, so we can't hear.
Yeah.
ourselves.
but I hear you.
Okay, but yeah, but what I'm,
You do right.
no, but what I'm saying is your perspective. Cat is, unfortunately,
Hey.
came out kind of like the woe is me. Like I'm behind. Like I have to fight extra hard to get everything I want in life. But
Okay.
that's just life in general. But you got it.
Right.
You know what I mean? No, but I mean the whole. You know how like you got something. You got on your side. And you want to pull it out, even though you got everything you want. You just want to tell your story. So I feel like he felt like he had to work extra hard, and now he finna tell everybody why his struggle was hard. And I mean that's his perspective.
One of my highlights of it is when he said, "Truth is a valuable commodity."
Yeah.
So he said a lot,
right?
But some key thing that he said, and he was letting know that was what I use.
Right.
Truth is my commodity. That's why y'all hear me, because I tell the truth.
Right.
You know what I mean? He said, I'm liable to sit here and tell you nothing but the truth. And nothing but the truth. In that conversation, you gotta think, like, that's the business we're in.
Right. I want to give a shout out to my daughter and my grandson. They don't pull up at the end, accepted the invitation to come get a cup of coffee. Y'all want to come through, man? And look, the coffee paid for. So I don't know if you got it. They already. We got 3 cups.
Coming in with some coffee cake.
Man, y'all better pull up.
Really got it popping.
We got some coffee cake.
King Royce. Yeah, what's good, Royce?
Good morning, America.
Right on, right on, right on. So yeah, so audience participation. Come on in, come on in, come on in. I ain't supposed to have. I ain't supposed to have none, but we can make some exemptions.
Thank y'all for warm welcome. Warm welcome. 99.1 Caribbean Radio.
Yep.
Community radio. You can't support the radio station. You can come support the Deuces with your body. Support the people you love.
Yes, so I'm gonna say this. This is community.
So was he mad?
I think he had a point. I think he articulated it really well. He did what he do.
He did.
And he said Cat Williams, and if he was looking to entertain. If he was looking to get people to talk about him, he did that. And as an entertainer, that's exactly what you want to do.
Do you think that they should have responded? Ricky Smiley responded.
Everybody responded.
He didn't respond yet, did he?
But he was on that point. The responses were necessary, and then one of the overarching like things about it, Cat has really been an important person in comedy that people haven't gave him his credit for.
Yeah.
So what he did was tell you, listen.
That's who I am. Yeah.
Big Cat is 14. I was in the kitchen with him pushing him.
Yeah.
And then, I was helping Nick Curry. He helped me, and so he kind of laid it out.
Yeah. About the stolen joke.
Who I am.
Yeah.
I've been 20+ years. I done did 100 shows.
And I tell you this, Mr. Evans, I'm glad you said that, because here's what resonated with me, right?
Okay.
Y'all know I'm finna have to run through this campaign thing, and it's a lot of things that I've done in the community that I don't talk about.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of things that I have inspired. Like I might didn't do it because like Cat, he was saying, look, I told him to do this. And after they took my advice and went, you saw them take off. Like I've been in that position where like I've given ideas and I've shared things with people. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing, you do that and you're not looking for anything in return. And so after you do that, and you do that consistently over time, and you're not looking for that. You're not looking, and then somebody come in and they sitting there saying, "You know what I did?" And you like, "Wait a minute, hold on." Like I know what my contribution was to that. So it ain't just telling the lie. It's just like, hold on, you gotta make sure that if you're telling this story, you gotta tell this story right, and you telling this story without including my contribution, and it was my contribution that really is the anchor to the story. So that's what I took from.
I got that part right, but also you have the flip side of somebody who's telling the story, and you like, on his end, he still may not be telling the story right.
But that's what but somebody said that before. We was talking about we was planning an event and we was telling them what our contribution was, and then the person asked them, would the people who you're talking about would they say the same thing? Like we telling them it came from us. The person, if I went and talked to that person, would that person say, yeah, it came from them? Or would they try? And that's why I said I united with that, because I'm like, man, I know people who like they'll take it. And they don't position themselves in the community like it's their thing. And so it's like, no.
I thought it was entertaining. I think that there's some truth to it. I don't think all of it was necessarily 100% true, because that's just who I am.
Qiana said, right, just do it. No one knows.
At the end of the day, nobody's fact checking either one of them for the majority part.
No, they taking that entertainer thing though. Yeah, and I seen him on doing this. Like he was doing the exact same thing that Cedric the Entertainer did. Yeah, played the song.
Some of it's true.
Yeah.
Some of it, you know what I mean?
I go for that.
So that's what I'm saying. I think he was a marketing genius. He did what he needed to do.
Yep.
I think he's gonna come out and have an awesome run, because everybody's gonna go.
You want to see him when he comes? Right. Maybe we can go on the media. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's gonna be. I can. I'm going to taste it. Talk to me. Oh, come on in. Come on in. I don't know if we're gonna be able to see you, but come on in.
And if you want to call 727-637-24.
Oh yeah, we can see you.
16.
Good morning.
Big, can you spin that just a little bit? No. No. This is good. No, you good. No, we got it. We can hear you loud and clear.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Audience of the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club and speakers, guests, hosts.
Okay.
All of the above.
I just wanted to come and say thank you so much for doing this. I saw this morning that you all were live, and I said I'm gonna run through.
Thank you. Thank you so much for coming.
To the audience, and may I do an unpaid shout out?
Yeah, come on.
Go ahead.
Tomorrow between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. at the Foundation for Healthy St. Pete, Gadgets for Good is having a device drop.
Okay.
And so anyone who has an old, everybody got new stuff for Christmas.
Okay.
What you gonna do with your old stuff? So if you have a computer, you have a phone, you have a printer, you have an Xbox. Yeah.
Any technology that you don't own or any technology that you want to give away, you can go.
Yeah.
Wait. Look, say hey to the people.
Good morning.
If you look for the best
Listen.
the best sweet sister.
That's fine.
It's popping. Okay. That is good. 1 p.m. tomorrow.
10 a.m. to 1 p.m.
10 to 1
a.m. to 1 p.m.
And I will tell you, in case you're wondering what we do with those devices, we have a partner that recycles them. And in return, they give us devices that we distribute in the community. And FYI, if you go to Child Pod, that is one of the recipients of what we do.
So yeah, I was very, very, very happy. Thank you for last year, because we needed computers in Child's Park's computer lab. If y'all know, Green Faith gave us, Dell Computers gave us 12 computers maybe 7-8 years ago. And the computers had them declined. It was only one computer left in the whole computer lab. And we got with this. This was during the Afrofuturism Festival. Shouts out to JKN. And we coordinated the 8 to 10 computers we donated. And now you go in the Child's Park downstairs, computers all lit up, gadgets for good. digital inclusion.
Yes.
Digital inclusion. No, Dream Faith did the first round.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
See, and that's why the blessings come like that, because digital inclusion didn't have to start it, right?
Mhm.
Dream Faith didn't have to keep doing it.
Right.
One started it and another one kept it going.
I like
See,
that you
and
said
so
that. I love that. Yeah.
And now, guess who benefits?
That's
Those
community at
kids
its
and those
finest.
who go to child support and use those computers.
That's right.
That's who benefits. So thank you so much.
No, thank you
Gadgets
for
are-
being great community partners. And we have space for one more volunteer if you want to come through and volunteer for
Okay.
everyone.
Okay,
Thank
I
you.
like
Brian's gonna be there, so
Yeah.
Right
you'll be there
on.
with
Cool
me.
box. Cool box.
Shout out to Cold Box. So there are a whole lot of things going on in the community, and y'all let me know how to get people on the show because I got a lineup for you.
Qiana.
Okay.
Qiana is the executive producer. You got to talk to her.
Okay. I'm gonna get
Please
you a
and
piece
thank
of cake and sneak out of here, but thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm gonna just take this and get this out your way.
Good. 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Donate your
At the Foundation for Healthy St. Petersburg Center for Health Equity, and it's definitely an amazing program. So yeah, community partnership, working with people in the community. That's what this is all about. Being here this morning is that same thing. And I mean, you see the contribution. So we got Urban Drinkery at the host, and then Catalyst come through and buy coffee from Urban. And then we got food sisters coming in with the cake. And then we got like the president of Camp Park Neighborhood Association, digital inclusion, stock improvement. We got look, JB working on that. JB done turned up. Look, he don't even need the Wi-Fi code. He do this all the time. He already know the code is saved in his phone.
We had Royce.
Roy's always, come on, man. You know, if you at Urban, you gonna see Royce, man. He is. He's an urban air. Royce is an urban air, man.
Oh yeah, we got to do
Well,
a show. We have to do a show.
All right, bro. Thank you so much for coming, big brother. Yeah, for real. The urban airs, man, is a real thing, man. So y'all come through. So another one of the things we were talking about earlier this week is the population decline in St. Pete, and so
so we put
the black St. Black people in St. Black people are leaving St. Pete.
Historic number.
Yes. So
10% in the last 6 months. There's another.
I love how y'all just take clip notes from. Let me tell you, I'm trying to set it up, and they already like. I'm doing the intro, and y'all already know. So St. Pete is witnessing a significant decline in its black population. So marking the 4th consecutive year of shrinkage with a 10% reduction from 2018 to 2022. This stands in contrast to the double-digit growth in the black population in the rest of Pinellas County. So everywhere else, double-digit growth, but in St. Petersburg, we down like 10%. And I saw some of the numbers. I think they said that the St. Pete's contribution to Pinellas County's black population in 1990 was 71%, right? Now, St. Pete's contribution to the black population in Pinellas County is 50%. So like 21% down since 1990. Black people leaving St. Pete. And so in order to get information, find out some of the reasons, the Power Broker Media is actually conducting a survey. They want to gather insights from current and former African-American residents and workers in St. Pete to identify the primary factors contributing to the population decline. And so there's a survey. I think I posted the link, but okay. So we got a call.
Hold on, Carlos. We got this call.
Yeah, so go to I'm actually going to link on D7 Speaks that y'all can get it, but you can go to bit.ly/leaving St. Pete and you'll be able to take a survey to let people know why you think people are leaving St. Pete.
Bit.ly/leaving
Leaving St. Pete. Yep.
Leaving St. Pete.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Hey, David, go ahead.
What's good with you, bro?
Hey, boy, you a fool,
Hey,
man.
what? They in Pinellas County Jail.
Don't worry, that's not there. Man,
Well, we Urban, coffee, man.
Coffee and cake on us.
Okay. No, I heard what you said. He said I'm at work, but I'm doing my job. so you're not sitting in the bathroom when the phone call to show up. Okay. I like this to get the boss in there. I'm doing my job.
They can't hear from the phone. So they tell you call back. I mean, we talk later. They can't hear.
Okay. Appreciate it, big bro.
A big shout out to Dave Davis. Talking about black folks leaving St. Pete in historic numbers. The last track said that 10% of St. Pete, black St. Pete is left.
Yeah.
So that's like 7,000 to 10,000 people.
Yeah, it's significant. It's significant. I don't know exactly. Yeah.
So what we talked about, how y'all feel about that? You know, if you got a comment.
Yeah, why you think people leaving? Why are people leaving St. Pete?
High rent and low opportunities. If you ever think about it, a lot of black people often already work in Clearwater. They already work at Honeywell or on the beach.
Okay.
And then so now with the skyrocketing rent, it may be cheaper for me to go live in Pinellas Park next to Honeywell where I work at. Or it's cheaper for me to live, closer to where my income stream is at.
Right.
Versus commuting back and forth.
So I agree. I'm gonna say this is if you look at networks, right?
Mm-hmm.
When a network is trying to get popping, they bring all the black shows in.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And then as soon as they get the audience and everybody, as soon as they get the audience or the people that they want, then you see the black shows start to disappear. And so when you look at St. Pete, when nobody else saw that it was desirable, then we were welcome. But once we build up and show what a diamond was, now they want us to get out of here and bring people here. They feel there's more work. But when they didn't see it, it was good for us because it was trash. But now that it's a diamond, now we don't deserve it.
Yeah, and just to provide some context, right on. And when we think about this in context, right, we did the Black History Bike Tour, and as I was doing the Black History Bike Tour, we went to areas of the city that were historically black. We ended up one of the spots was Tropicana Field.
Yeah, that was a black neighborhood.
And I say this because people may be like, oh no, they're not trying to move black people out of St. Pete. Well, here's what happened historically. They identified on the map, like this is an area that's prime real estate. This is what we want to have here. And then they created policies and procedures at the city level. Because a lot of the stuff that was being done was done by the St. Pete City Council. And they approved the map, they changed the zoning, and they started actively moving to get the black population to leave that area. And I'm saying that just in case somebody say, oh, they're not intentionally trying to move black. We just can't afford it here. No, they actually doing things, passing laws and policies to get us out of certain areas of the city that they wanted.
So, hey, caller, you're calling in. They're not going to really be able to hear you. We can try. Go ahead and talk. That's okay. You're going to have to call back or inbox. I mean, put it up. Thank you. Sorry.
So I agree that there are a lot of things good. And when I hear about the redevelopment of the area that they call gas area, Lord Paul, little Egypt, quarters. When they talk about redevelopment and fulfilling the broken promise, I never hear no talk about the laws and orders that were put on the books.
Right.
I never hear nobody talk about changing or correcting those.
Yeah.
So as we talk about rebuilding, we must correct the stuff that we broke.
Yeah.
Right. Try to give people somewhere new to stay, but keep the same ordinances on the books that made them leave the area that you're redeveloping.
Right. And a lot of the policies but not necessarily ordinances. They were decisions that were being made about that. And so, you know what I mean? And so it was like, okay, yeah, but in some cases it was very expensive. It wasn't like they had some funding that was designated to help, you know, with blight and addressing blight in the Black community. There was a policy decision by the council at the time to not accept that funding because the area that they were going to redevelop, the city didn't want it to be redeveloped. They wanted to actually they wanted to that area for themselves, and so they said we'll take money, but if we take the money, we have to use it in this area, not the Black area. So it's like them kind of. So it's not like something that would necessarily still be on the books, but there were decisions that were made that could have improved, you know, the condition. And they said no, we're not going to be able to not do that and let it go.
But they set policy precedent. So what policy precedent is once we start doing something like this, we continue to do it like that.
Yeah.
So and then we look back and say, why y'all doing it like that? Because when we redeveloped the gas plant, that's how we did it. And that's how those things
it's a model. That's what to be clear. We need to go back and take the thing off the book. I mean, I got a job, and my job have me look at the book. And when I look at the books, I don't see stuff that you're saying on the books. Now, there might be another set of books, but the books that I'm looking at is not like saying explicit. There were decisions that were made, and there were decisions that negative impact. But again, so codified is something that you find in like here's the code, here's the policy. I'm not finding that. What? Okay. Well, thank you. Edmund's gonna be out the next day. He's gonna find all these policies that we've been looking for the past 9 months, trying to find that we haven't been able to find. But we have been able to find the decisions that were made and negatively impacted our community. We found the decisions, but there is no long-standing policy. That's what I'm telling you. From my experience, I mean, I just only been
So
14 months.
saying the same thing.
I'm saying something different. Because what he's saying is there's a policy. He's saying there's a policy on the books that we need to go back and change. I agree that there are some policies, but specific, some policies. But what I'm saying, I guess, in addition to that, is so not or in addition to that is that most of what we experienced were not policies. There are some policies, but what we have to change is the practice. It's not the policy, it's practice. It's policy we need to be like
We talked about practice.
okay.
So y'all were saying
Do that Libra thing. Come on in. Glad to see you.
We can all agree that there's some changes that need to be made.
Absolutely. And a lot of that is practices, more so than policy, because there are policies, but even if you change the policy,
they still practice.
they still practice. And so, you know what I mean? So you have to change the institutional practices in addition to the policy.
So here, also, just real quick, because they just came it tonight also.
Right.
They have the grown folks old school. Right, DJ Tim is $10 entry, the social club and lounge.
Mm-hmm.
And it starts at 7 p.m. If you're looking at doing something else, another grown and sexy event again tonight
At the social.
And actually it's a 40 and up.
Okay.
I could go on 53.
Right on.
I would be able to go, but I gotta wait a couple more mango seasons.
In order for you to get that
Mango season.
so what's
It's 40 and up.
Oh, 40 and up. I haven't seen a 40 and up.
Partying with a purpose. That means no BS.
I want to take this comment. Miss Teresa said, while watching the series High on the Hog, this statement stuck with me as profound. The government built the projects and created a ghetto. Yes.
I love the fact that you guys
do it historically. You have to understand the unintended, sometimes unintended consequences
Right.
of actions that we take.
Come on, lady, go see it. And you say unintended consequences.
And here's the thing. Yes, some things were deliberately done.
Mm-hmm.
That's a statement.
Right,
Okay?
right.
And then there were also unintended consequences, right? So us that were feeling it, going through it, didn't necessarily understand how it was going to play out until it played out. Right. So I'm gonna go to Chicago.
Okay.
When they built that, it was to contain a group of people. Right. But what they did by making it high rises, instead of making it neighborhoods, they pulled the children away from their parents. And the children created their own ecosystem away from their parents.
Right.
That's where that gang thing came from.
Mm-hmm.
So they didn't necessarily know that was what was going to happen, right? And then because we are adaptable, we are the most adaptable people. You put us anywhere and we're just going to figure it out because we're survivalists. We are survivalists. That's right. That's who we are, right? It doesn't matter what the problem is. We adapt, we grow, we make it happen,
right?
Because that's how we do, right? We are the beginning.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the idea that we can survive no matter what it is, unfortunately, works against us at times.
Yeah. Because we adapt to our environment instead of adapting our environment to us.
Instead of pushing back and saying, those boundaries don't work for us.
Right.
Because they're going to create something that's going to eventually destroy us.
Yeah.
And that's like an abuser. An abuser tests his boundaries to see how far they can go. They don't start out giving you the black eye. It's a push, a subtle push that they give. And if you let that subtle push go in, then you're like, oh, now I can maybe push you a little harder. I'm sorry, you might.
Nice.
You know what I mean? And then the next push, oh, they're pushing you down. Like, I might have just made you move over a little bit. I didn't say, please move over. I just pushed you over. And you're like, oh, they didn't say it wasn't nothing. And you excuse it. But the first excuse that you let them go without correcting that action, let them know that they can go even further. So the system is an abuser. And what they do, they start out, and you see it here in our community. Oh, we're now going to take away, like, listen, you don't get 50 feet of parking space. We're going to give you 40. And then the next thing you know, now all we have is one parking. And you need to pay for the parking that once was free to us. But this is the system how it's set up. And so they know that we're going to adapt to our environment. They study us.
Right.
So this stuff is not done by accident, but because who we are, we're forgiving people. And we see the best typically in every situation. We allow our abusers to come and abuse us.
In real estate, something that's been done, right? Clean holding. It used to be, I think, 3 or 4 years before, and then they jumped. And I have a relative that lost a property. They changed the law. So it's like,
right?
Taxes and what? So to consume, right? And I'm a little bit different, right? I'm a Brooklyn girl that loves the beach, so that's why I live here. And I look at it from a socioeconomic standpoint, right? Because it is not just people that look like you and I that are being impacted by this, right? It's this country is one country, and it's green.
And that was, I think, the Dr. King story, right? Of how he was uniting poor people, and how they did poor people's campaigns. They were showing us that it's racism, of course, is a huge issue, but one of the an issue of comparable magnitude is also capitalism and classism. And so the gag that they played on us with racism was taking all the poor people and then dividing the poor people between black and white. So not a poor white. They said, okay, look, y'all in a bad condition, but y'all got it better because y'all white. But really, they actually the same thing. But they started saying, okay, well, at least you might be poor, you might be hungry, you might be out of doors, but at least you ain't black.
Donald Trump.
You know, and he said straight up. Here's the other thing I want to say too about the other side of it. You talked about the subtleties of the abuser, how it started that way. Our experience has also been when it was overt, and they was hitting us in the face, giving us the black eye, and now they've toned that down, and now it's more covert, and I guess it could be compared to like verbal abuse. We're not physically being abused, and so, but now it's like more psychological, emotional abuse. You know what I'm saying? And we still experiencing it because they're not outright telling us we don't want you to live here anymore, but they're doing things that show us that I don't want you to live here anymore. Yeah, that's right. Mr. Reese said the property. So that's what it says, y'all. So look, we got another 9 minutes for the live broadcast, but we got coffee here all day. You want to keep going? That's what I.
Hey,
so we won't be on the air because Sister Hughes is going to be coming up next. I think we can. Are we welcome to stay? Are we welcome to stick around for a few minutes? We do have Ask Qiana. Coach, you're going to join the show. I'm telling you, it's paid for. It's already been. We try and find this Ask Qiana real quick.
Can I, while you're doing that, can I tell y'all how much I love y'all? I listen to y'all on the road when I was driving my truck. I when I come through town, it's just always so welcome. You know, I came from the Tampa side, right? I started out in Tampa. I have family all in Hillsborough County.
These shots out to Hillsborough County,
Tampa Bay Breakfast Club.
All out.
That's why I shout y'all out so much because you are the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club because it is Tampa, St. Pete, greater Tampa, St. Pete area. You come here, you don't understand the magnitude of the gratitude that is this big place.
Right.
My family has been in this area for 30-something years. The station knows my family, right? So Hillsborough County is where I started, but when I started working for a particular organization, I came to Pinellas County, I came across the bridge and I was like, I like it over here.
Yeah, that happens to a lot of people.
Because they asked me when I got that job, are you going to move over here? I said, nope, I like being in Tampa. I live downtown. I liked it. And then the bridge.
Yeah.
Frankenstein killed me.
No, you know what? When you come to St. Pete, you see this beautiful city,
it's
right? And you talk about how we're leaving, right? But the same beauty that we see right now, people didn't appreciate because we're from here. Right. And so what happens is they tell you that you can't make it in your city. You need to go somewhere else. Yeah. You know what I mean? Oh, it's so much drama here. I'll tell you this, I don't travel a lot. There's drama everywhere you go. That's right. And you know what? There's so many people everywhere you go. Yeah. You see it, but you don't see it when you go visit somebody else because you're in Disney World. You hanging out. Once you live somewhere and stay there, then you start to see that every city is the same. You know what I mean? So appreciate where you at because now they're pushing us out because they told us we couldn't make it here. You know what I mean? That
I remember growing up being told like the whole goal was to get on and get out of here. Right. Like nobody was saying, okay, you need to go to school, get a job, get an education, so that you can build your community. It was always I'm trying to do something so that I can leave. And then now we see the exodus. Like we see they call it the brain drain, where our talented, even our athletes, they grow up here, the coaches invest in them, and as soon as they get enough, and then you thinking like, why they leaving? Because we told them that was the goal. The goal is the program.
So here's the thing. So I was out on the road, and I'm going to tell you guys, I wasn't coming back to Tampa. I spent a lot of time here. You guys know some of my history, right? I did a lot here, and I was out on the road, and I was negotiating a property in Talladega, Alabama, lakefront property, much less expensive than here.
I was going to say that sounds like you can get a whole bunch.
I pulled my trucks up, and I was doing all the things, right?
Right.
And the voice said, "You laid seed there. Go harvest it." If I was in Talladega, Alabama, I wouldn't have harvested at TGH. I wouldn't have been. I wouldn't have. I'd have been dead.
Wow.
Dead.
Yeah.
And I listen to the voice.
And that's
I
important.
listen to the voice. And so you've got to learn to listen to the voice inside of you. That is your spirit moving you to the places where you're going to be welcome.
I love that,
Where
man.
you're going to build. I had built and built and built and built. When I went trucking, I went to visit all my friends all over the country. I have friends all over the country. I've lived as far out west as Albuquerque, New Mexico. Okay. So I'm a transient person. I have no roots on my feet. And so, but the voice said, go back to Tampa and reap your harvest.
I love that, man. And
So I found a neurologist that figured out I had a brain tumor, and they took it out. August 29th, they took a 3-centimeter brain tumor out of my head, and I'm walking and talking.
Man, but
And he
God.
saved my life twice.
But
They
God.
here right here on the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club on this first Friday.
Right.
Eating cake coffee today. Only do it.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad.
As I leave, I'm going back to Tampa General. I got 4 more treatments.
Okay.
And it's a wait and see.
Yeah.
I got you.
But the resources of the University of South Florida are the reasons why I'm alive.
And I know that you have a fundraiser that you've been doing.
Yes, I'm
ways
doing
that
a
people-
GoFundMe. I'm doing a GoFundMe. I got to raise a lot of money. And $25,000 is the goal of the GoFundMe.
Okay.
So I'll share that.
Okay,
all of
please.
that.
GoFundMe.
Yeah. I'll send you guys everything. I'll send you guys everything. I love what you guys do. I respect it. I'm a radio person.
I know it.
So
And I appreciate you. I mean, and everything that you've been doing is your consistency and support of the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club and the station.
I respect what you guys do. I mean, I followed you. I see your journey. I see your growth. I remember the day that you put it up to me. Do I gotta go get a degree to get some respect? I said, boy, if you don't go stop wasting your money, you have in you knowledge that you lived it.
Right.
Inside of you. You can't get that in a classroom.
No,
That's right.
so we had a caller. Dr. Jordan just called.
Dr. Jordan.
He put it in the comment. I'll read his comment. He said, to reverse the black exit from St. Pete, we need to be represented at the table in the beginning of the planning stages to hold the decision makers accountable to the black community for jobs and appropriate housing. This holds true, especially for the present Tropicana development. I absolutely agree. Because what we do a lot of times, we come late to the party. The concrete's already starting to dry. It's already starting to set, but we need to be there when we pour the concrete, when we create the dimensions so that we can actually build. Mr. Reese also said we have 3 minutes, so I just wanted to honor that because what we're doing is, again, we hit 7 to 9, but we're going to do like a what they call it? We're going to do a extended version for our online listeners, and if you're watching on Facebook, we're going to stay a little bit longer, do the Ask Qiana, and then get up out of here because I do got to go to work. As some of y'all have to, but final thoughts for our radio.
And we got coffee and cake. So listen.
So for those who are listening on the radio, we want to thank y'all for tuning in to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. Again, first Friday. It's the first Friday here on the Deuces. So y'all want to come back tonight. We're going to be broadcasting live tonight. What time, Sean, are we going to be? 6 o'clock tonight, man. It's going to be a party, y'all. So make sure that you pull up.
Carla B.
Carla B. Carla B coming to grab her cup. So yeah, y'all come through. That's radio. That's final thoughts.
Oh, my final thoughts. Big shout out to Urban Drinkery. Make sure y'all pull up. Big shout out to the Callus for sponsoring the coffee. Dan pulling over the heat.
Sweet
man.
Sisters with that beautiful cake, man. Too.
3 oh, hey, everybody, thank you for the first time. For First Friday, we're gonna be back. Thank you for all the love.
Right on. Norm, we look forward to seeing you. Final thoughts.
Yeah, be the change you want to be. Write down those 5 things.
Yeah.
Also, come enjoy this city.
Yes.
Listen, we offer a lot to this city, not just us, but other promoters. There's people that really love this city and want you to see the beauty in it and value it. So First Friday we'll be here. He said she said we'll be here tonight. You have the grown and sexy. If you don't want to be outside, and the social of 48 up, starting at 7 o'clock. Tonight, if you want live music, we here. If you want the party vibe in the club, we got the cabinets. You know, and so however you want, we got it.
We got the band across the street.
Yeah.
Live music in the park. Like, yeah. District 7, y'all. I'm just saying. Help me in D7. Everyone have a regular also, so I care about the radio listeners. So pull up, man.
All right.
Soak up. And so, if you're listening on the radio, thank y'all for tuning in. This has been the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm your brother John.
This is Qiana.
And I am the one and only Mr. Edmund. Follow us on Facebook for more.
Yeah, we're doing an extended clip on
Facebook,
on Facebook
and YouTube if you're listening. But if you're listening to the radio, y'all know who y'all about to hear.
Yeah, Sister Hughes.
Shoes.
And shout all around the house.
Good old church music.
Right on. So let's ask Qiana. We all right. Thank you. All right, so we're gonna ask Qiana. So ask Qiana. This segment right here of the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club is being brought to you by the One Community Grocery Co-op. So take control with the One Community Grocery Co-op, our community-owned retail grocery store. Join us as an owner and help us build a thriving store that meets community needs for fresh, healthy, and nutritious food. Your ownership makes a difference. You can visit ocgc.coop or attend upcoming community events to learn more about how you can be a part of a healthier future. And I'm actually going to be meeting with the president of OCGC here later on this afternoon. So, yeah.
Join the co-op.
Mm-hmm. All right, ask Qiana. Dear Qiana, I'm dealing with a challenging situation. Right, unless it's a challenging situation. My mom has the habit of using very strong language and cussing out my kids for minor things. My husband and I don't talk to her that way, and it's causing tension. When I've tried to address it with my mom, she ends up cussing me out too. How can I get her to tone it down and avoid exposing my kids to such language without causing a bigger family conflict?
I'm gonna tell you, this is really hard because your mom probably been cussing you out since you was a little kid.
Yeah, she ain't just not talking.
This ain't no new leaf.
Right.
This is something that she's probably always been doing. I mean, you can have a conversation with her. It doesn't mean that she's gonna change. Unfortunately, people sometimes are who they are. You know what I mean? And the truth is that the only way people change is they have consequences for their actions.
Okay.
And so you may have to limit the time that she has with her grandchildren so that she can see the effects of her actions, as long as you're allowing your children to be a part of it. So it's like, hey mom, I understand this is who you is, but this is how we're raising our children, and I don't like it, and I don't want my children to be exposed to this. And if it's something that you feel like you cannot do, then I cannot let my kids come over. And your interaction with them will be limited. It'll be on the phone or at sports events or something where there's a lot of people around. But as far as you having a lot of one-on-one you know what I mean? Like, you can express how serious you are about it, and if you really don't want to be exposed to that, you got to stop exposing. Set boundaries. And that's it. You know what I mean? And so the boundaries is this. I do that, but you cannot just keep on letting it go and you can pass that's who she is. That's who somebody is does not make it right.
And I guess that's like what we said earlier. That's that. Are you willing to change for the relationship? Right. Like is mom on some y'all know how I am, love me or leave me type stuff, you know, or is she willing to make the change for, you know, the relationship with her children?
And it goes back to what we always say: is it more important for you to be right or for the situation to be right?
Right.
You know what I mean? And if your mom see the bigger picture and having a relationship with her grandkid is very important, I think she'll adjust.
Okay.
If she wants that to be a relationship that she values.
Right on. Mr. Edmund, what's your thoughts, man?
Oh, I mean, your parents is your parents. And then just, you know, respecting boundaries, and even with your parents, boundaries, especially for your kids. Because if you weren't raised or it didn't touch you felt, and you don't want your kids to experience that, you have to set those boundaries.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, and it's out of love and not, you know what I'm saying, bitter or not showing disrespect. It's out of love because Pop, I ain't like how you talk to me, so I ain't gonna subject my child to that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we gonna get this right, or we gonna limit your access to the child.
Yeah.
Kill your grandbaby.
Yeah.
Because the boundary is gonna be set, you know, whether we agree upon it or not.
Mm-hmm.
Because as the parent, as that child's parent, I have to trump my parent.
Yeah.
Right.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
You start your own house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you leave your parents' house, you set up your own set of rules.
To the top of your chain.
Yeah, the hierarchy. Yeah.
Right. So it changed. In your house, you did as you please, and you changed the things that your parents did that you didn't like, and you made a set of rules in your house. And now I'm doing the same thing. And unfortunately, this is my kingdom. Unfortunately, this is my kingdom, and when you walk into my kingdom, this is how it operates.
Like challenging to be able to try and navigate, you know, a grandparent and children relationships, because you know in most cases grandparents trying to do, you know, something different. You know what I'm saying? Look, now you got one of them calls. Now this one of them Mr. Edmund type calls.
Okay.
What?
Look, Qiana got a call and she took it like how you be doing
No,
it.
no.
No. You be done by now. Okay.
From the radio station, so I'm helloing, and then
I got you.
There you go, and now I realize who the call is.
I got
so
you.
I'm picking up all the calls, just like I just picked up Dr. Jordan's and listened to him, so I can relate. So there we go.
Okay, so that's behind the scenes on air production.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Live radio. All right. So look, y'all. I mean, that's all I really had. I just wanted to make sure that we got it. We got in the.
I don't think I got enough 30 minutes, damn
it. Yeah, and I got to go to work too. But it's just the vibe was so good. The time has been well spent. Again, we want to encourage y'all to come through, man. We here at Urban Drinkery. I want to give a huge shout out to Don Jackson, Mr. J, for 99 Jams, because I don't think y'all understand what it takes in order to put on a production like this. In order for us to be remote, in order for us to be, you know, on location, and then broadcasting at, you know, on air. Right. Like, it takes a lot of doing, a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, and so I just want to let you know, Mr. J, I appreciate you, man. Don J, he told me the other day he's not a morning person, but he was here early, on time, set up, brought the board out, man. We got sound over here. We got, you know what I mean? It's just amazing setup, and we're looking forward to being here the first Friday of every month, continuing to really bring a highlight and a spotlight to the Deuces. All of the stuff that's happening over here in the Deuces Live Main Street, 22nd Street area, man, and District 7. So I'm really excited about it.
And we appreciate,
just want to say I appreciate you, Mr. J.
We appreciate everybody who stopped by this morning.
Yes.
And experienced this beautifulness with us, right?
Right on.
And then back to Don J, which you don't realize is our community used to be only AM station. Only AM station. Right. Motel.
Holiday Inn.
Right. And you always want to be at the hotel and not the motel if you can. And we
those on the inside, not the outside. Right. Let's say said our resident trucker.
Right. He said, Mama, we going to a hotel or a motel? I said, what you know? It was like 7. I said, what you know about a hotel? I go there. I go to one of the doors on the outside. That's a motel. Oh. And we are in the hotel. You have a hotel right here in your neighborhood that you actually have access to. Right? You have access, but the actual is to support this hotel. You know, like you go to Hilton and you pay for your room and all that other stuff. All that.
All right, y'all. Some final thoughts for our Facebook audience.
Right, aka Urban Drinkery, aka the Cali. Come get your walking, find out chill level, pull up.
Again, I appreciate it, man. You keep it more than this.
Yeah.